Hello there, Lorenda Carr here for Daily Vibe Check. It is Friday, January 22nd, and we're going to see what Spirit wants us to know today for the overall vibe. What can we be prepared for? What do we need to know? If we know of any hurdles, should we get our jumping shoes on? I don't know. All right, clearly I'm having an off day on analogies. All right, let's see what Spirit wants us to know today. All right, yikes, another reverse card, but this is good. This is a really good one. So 7 of Swords reversed. So when 7 of Swords is upright, it can actually mean theft or something that's taken from us. I know this has come up a few times in the past, but when it's reversed, it's something is being returned to us. So, it doesn't necessarily mean from somebody else. So if, say you give away your power to somebody, it doesn't belong to them. It belongs to you. Take your power back. Take your power back. You don't need to give it to anybody else. It's not theirs. Okay? Or if something has been broken, if you had your car broken into, first of all, I'm really sorry because that's sucky. And it's terrible and I've had it happen before. And I would never want that to happen to anybody. That being said, maybe today's the day you find out that you're going to get your stuff back. Or maybe someone's been a real jerk to you and they finally come around and apologize and acknowledge that they shouldn't have been a jerk to you. That being said, maybe you've been a jerk. Maybe I've been a jerk. I'll think on that. Nope, because when I was a jerk the last time I did apologize, so that's fine. I feel better about that. Sorry, I had to have a moment of reflection. Although this is technically Tuesday night. So I don't know if I was a jerk yesterday. Like, I don't know if I was a jerk Wednesday or Thursday. So this could be for me. Maybe I was a jerk and I need to say sorry to somebody, or I need to return something to somebody. I think all the library books have been returned, so I think I'm good in that department. All right, let's see what else is happening. The Lovers. Lovers is next. So this tells me that, oh man, I hope I'm not mean to my husband on Thursday night or Wednesday. All right, somebody keep me in check. Feel free to check in on me, make sure I'm being nice, because you never know. So an apology with a lover or a partner, could be a business partner, could be a friend, someone that you have an emotional connection to, that you have something invested with. It's making sure you apologize to that person or giving something back to that person. Or, say you've got your best friend. Did you borrow a pan and you just a year ago, and you're like, damn it, I really need to get my pan back to my friend. Give it back to them. Or did you loan out your pan to somebody? Maybe they'll return it today. Never know. Okay. Let's see what we're going to celebrate. And we'll move on here. Okay. What are we celebrating? I feel like I'm on the verge of a sneeze. Do you ever feel like that? Connection. Ooh, this is interesting. Okay, so connection. So if I were to put this into a scenario, you have a good friend or lover, partner, boyfriend, whatever, you connection. You get in a fight. One of you's a jerk. Maybe you're both being a jerk. Okay? There's an apology, and guess what? You really do need to celebrate the connection. Put that behind you, whatever's happened. You can't fix. You can't change what's already happened. You don't have to forget it necessarily, but you can forgive. But you can also celebrate that connection that you have with somebody. Okay? Wouldn't it be cool if somebody posted on here that that out of nowhere, the weirdest thing happened out of nowhere, like their long, like somebody that they knew years ago, suddenly that they were either romantically involved with or something, I don't know. And, or maybe they, where was I going with this? Something was lost. Okay. Like a wedding ring or something of sentimental value, from someone that you just really, really loved. Okay. And you felt so connected to, but then like suddenly someone reaches out and says, so I found this thing and I've kind of tracked it down. I'm pretty sure it belongs to you or you would want this. So it could be that kind of, and like, or it'd be like, oh my gosh, the weirdest thing happened. Like the weirdest connection happened. So it could be that kind of overall vibe. Now I can't wait to hear how this plays out or how my day's going to turn out that day. We'll see. I'll let you know. I try to do some good follow-ups when I get a chance to. Yeah. So I hope you all have a great day and that you enjoyed the Vibe Check. Make sure you're subscribing and that if you have questions about anything that I do or suggestions on things, feel free to let me know. I'm actually considering doing a series of workshops on like you can just pay a small amount to be part of this workshop. You can do just one, or you can do the whole series. In my spare time. Anyone who knows me knows that that's the funniest thing ever. Maybe someone's going to bring me back my spare time. That's funny. So I can make better connections with spirit and do cool things. That's kind of wild, actually. So little workshops on things like how to find your spirit guide. That's one of the biggest questions I get asked. Out of all the questions I get asked, how do I know my spirit guide's name? First of all, let me just tell you, they don't actually have names on the other side. Like, they're energy. And, but we are able to assign them names, or they will tell us a name that sticks and resonates with us that we'll be able to remember. So there's a whole way of understanding their energy and their vibration and how to find them or how to feel them, knowing who you're feeling. And talk about spirit guides. How many guides do we have? Why do we have so many? What do they do anyway? And where are they in the energy realm? So what if I want to get a pendulum? I love my pendulum. I love it. Answers all my questions sometimes. Unless I'm not supposed to answer, then it just spins. I'm like, you're really not helping. So wait, how can I use a pendulum, or how can you use a pendulum? How can you manifest things? I just had a reading the other day from my mentor, and she goes, your spirit guide, his name's Dr. Mike, one of them, Dr. Mike, he's my doctor teacher guide. He's one that teaches me lessons and communicates mostly with me. And she goes, so he's laughing because you've gotten really good at manifesting. And I'm like, I've been working hard at it because I didn't understand it. And who knows if it was going to work. But then all of a sudden things started happening. I was like, whoa, be careful what you wish for because you just might get it. Okay. So manifesting. I'm working on the manifesting $1 million, just for the record. It hasn't happened yet, but I'm hopeful. Also, what are some of the other ones? Communicating with your guides through journaling. I have the attention span of a squirrel, so I don't journal well, but I write down notes. I'll draw pictures, and then I'll be like, oh wait, I didn't do that. That's just something that just happened. So I wonder what this means. Understanding how to talk to your guides, like interpret what your guides are saying. Like sometimes we'll be like, I had this weird feeling, but I didn't know what to think of it, and yada, yada. Well, let's figure out what that means. What symbols are your guides giving you that'll help you understand what they're saying. So, I don't know, lots of other fun little things that, how do I know what this card means? We all know that I'm no genius when it comes to like reading things and remembering things. Okay, those of you who really know me. I'm too ADHD, and learning how to look at a card and see what you see and know that you don't have to actually interpret. You don't have to look it up in a book every single time and know exactly what it means. You can figure it out by looking at the picture. Whatever you see, whatever jumps out at you. So things like that, teaching you fun things like that. How to do energy protection. How do you protect yourself from negative entities and negative people? mostly negative people, without just ducking out of society, period. So anyway, so if you have ideas for like fun classes that you'd be willing to, take that wouldn't be too daunting or too long, but still very informative, I'd love to hear them. Or if this is something you'd be interested in, let me know. And then if I get enough interest, then absolutely I'll put something together and let you guys know as soon as possible when that can happen. So, all right, everybody, have a great day. Have a great week. It's Friday. It's a weekend. And hope you all have a fantastic one. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye.